Okay, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm Milo, and my pronouns are they, them. So, in the past, I've covered a lot of Bubsy games. I guess recently I played the Jaguar one, yeah, Fractured Fairy Tales, through completely, which was cool. But there's a new Bubsy game on the horizon. It's Bubsy 4D, and a demo for it is out. So that's what we're covering today, is the demo. I don't know what else to say. I was sort of running late today. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to hit play and we're going to go and see what happens. Okay. Oh, my iPad's not here. That's what I forgot. Never mind. I'll get chat on my phone. What a great idea.
Is that my old camcorder? Where'd you find that?
This is incredible. Okay. We're good.
Probably from an archaeological.
It's Terry. How's the volume? It's too low. Good to know. It's quite low. Okay. Okay.
Hey! I'm not that old. Am I?
She's wearing the old shirt.
Have you ever worn that before?
Ooh, here we go.
Whoa,
Opening with a costume
brilliant
change.
idea, twerp.
Oh boy.
How about
Can't show that on television.
I bet no one's gonna call me old now.
People are saying quite the opposite.
The Woolies are back! What do we do?
Well, people are saying that Bubsy has aged well. It's Virgil.
Again? Aren't they tired of the same old shtick?
I love this game's commitment to bringing back these characters and reinterpreting them.
Well,
The
that was
twins,
weird.
Virgil. We'll hopefully see Oblivia
Perhaps
during
they
the
thought
demo.
it wiser to go straight to the source and attempt to make their own golden fleece.
Yep, that's a reference to which game had the Golden Fleece? Woolly Strike Back, I think it was. The first reboot, Bubsy.
Either way, not my problem. Will
You
you turn
think?
that thing off already? You're draining the battery.
It has gone down. That's attention to
We're back
detail.
live. Say cheese.
It's even lower now.
Oh,
And there's Oblivia.
I really should start
Love the little
locking my
time
door
skip
at this
there.
rate.
Who's back?
Oh, there's
The Woolies
Arnold.
again?
Picture on the wall there. He doesn't appear in the game, I believe, but they're referencing him at least.
No, what the sheep? They call themselves Babots now.
What are bubbles?
Indeed.
Who cares?
Well, maybe we should care a little bit.
The golden fleece. Let's go after them.
Oh, I don't wanna.
We
I
don't
love
care.
this, like fully
Come on,
modeled
let's
cutscene.
go.
Bubsy's never had that before. Oblivia's literally dragging him.
Oh, is this the start button?
What accent was that? That's awesome, they hijacked UFO. And that's the new antagonist faction, the Barbots, who have been uplifted by the Woolies by accident. And the Barbots kind of took over the Woolies infrastructure, which is a great little story beat. tying into the mythology. I love Oblivious hearing aid. A little bit of disability representation is nice.
Bubsy, stop lazing about and talk to me. I've got some intel to share.
Whatever, dude. Let's do literally anything else before talking to him. Hi, Oblivion. Oh, this isn't voiced. Oh, geez, this isn't anything like my car. Usually, if something turns on, I just give it a good smack. Or it doesn't turn on. Noted. And thrown away into the trash. What was that? Nothing. I'll figure this out soon enough. Talk again. Same dialogue. Good to know. Some games have multiple dialogue strings if you do multiple talkies. So where are we? What is this planet? Can't angle the camera right now. A molten lava planet with a moon. Maybe an ice planet? A crystal planet? No, those are structures.
Uncle.
How the heck did you two manage to carry so much junk in here? It was important. Why is that? How else could we earn a quick buck reselling your stuff during this adventure? Terry! Oops, I mean, this is incredibly useful and totally new equipment for your quest, Uncle. Oh yeah? Alright then. I told you not to spill our scheme, you dingus. I like these guys. Note the... I think this is new, the question mark thing. Terry has question mark and Terry has an upside down question mark. There's probably a word for that. Okay, I got ejected because I landed wrong. Here we go. Good to have a failsafe for that kind of thing. So it's been well noted that Fabraz, the developers of this, have introduced a lot of cool movement tech for Bubsy. I'm sure we'll figure that out once we get into a real level, but let's talk to Virgil first. Hi Captain, how you going? These cybernetically enhanced barbots have our golden fleece. We're currently hovering over one of their planets that was formerly... That's the wrong formerly. We should, I guess, submit a bug report. So he means formerly, not formally, like in a formal manner. Anyway, ruled by their captors, the Woolies. And you want me to get them back? I'm kind of an expert at that. Yes, but considering how it's been decades since your last, quote, 3D adventure, as you call it. As you call it. I suggest you take my training course before you head down to our first barbot planet. Tutorials? I love tutorials. Really? But I hate reading. I assumed you would, my little smooth-brained bobcat. This course is in VR. He's always been about VR, this guy. It's literally in his name. This is the demo. The game's not out till next year, March, I think. Maybe the Woolies are all dressed nicely. Well, we don't know the state of the Woolies at the moment because they abducted some sheep and the sheep took over their empire. So it's yet to be seen what their status is. The Hex VR. Just sit down on that chair, please. So do I hit X or do I sit on the chair? Oh, it's still an option, I see. Okay, let's face away from the screens. Oh, okay.
VR. What happened in good old CRT gaming?
Can you hear the game okay? It seemed a little quiet in my obs. I wouldn't want you to miss out on any of the voice quips because they've leaned into that as well. Everybody since Woolly Strike Back has leaned into it. Oh, so you're suggesting that the Woolies are formal because they're dressed in a formal manner. I see what you mean. My voice could be boosted? Gosh, oh, I don't want to do that. I guess I could. I did turn it down. I think that was like an audio problem with my interfaces one time, so I'm changing it. Okay, this is my new voice level. Yeah, let me know if that's balanced okay. Please. Alright, tutorial. That's better? Oh great, good to know, thanks. Whoa. Oh, have a listen. That might literally be the music from, you know, the first game being played in a muted fashion. I don't think it's a remix or a rearrangement. Anyway, angle and sensitivity, yep, okay. So here's the virtual reality.
Bubsy!
Bubsy.
Huh?
Fantastic. I can interface with you through the terminal. Into what with the who? Me can talk to Bubsy now. Why didn't you say so?
Bubsy! Huh?
Okay. I love the animation as you run around, just like the exaggerated running cycle. It looks great. Again, leaning into the goofiness of the character. Hit the input. Yep, that's pretty standard stuff. Good to see. Jump. Oh yes, a shadow. And a dynamic shadow at that. Some games have a dynamic shadow that follows lighting things. Some games have a circular drop shadow. Some games have both. I believe Ukulele originally had both. I don't know about Replayly. But it's kind of odd. Flutter step. So Yoshi style, although pretty short. You have a little double jump. Which gives us a little bit of height, bit of distance too. And the glide, of course, returns. Combine this with the flutter step. So flutter step and then glide. Or glide and then flutter step. So anything can be chained into anything else. I love it already. And there's more movement tech to learn. What's this sign? I love that Bubsy can just glide. It's just something that they can do. No explanation. No need for it.
T-pose, baby!
T-pose, baby. Oh, yes.
Pausing the game now? Why? Is it snack time? Oh, this game's a real grueler for you, huh?
The snark.
I have no idea what I'm looking at here.
Well, Bubsy doesn't know what they're looking at here, but I know something about some of these things at least. It all seems fine, you know, defaults. Probably taking my tech into account. A lot of options, which is good to see. So what do I need? I don't know what a lock-on is yet. Vibration, yeah, I'd love vibration. Oh, X is, like, selected. Hairball mode. Okay, we don't have hairballs yet. What am I looking for again? I guess I'm just looking. Because, no, I know what I'm looking for is... Chatter frequency is at maximum. AKA Bubsy mode. And we love that, so we're turning it up. Well, it was already up. Okay. Yep, all seems good. Anyway, it'll tell us about our techniques. Looking forward to seeing what Hairball is. He's Bubsin. What is your history with Bubsy? Did you play them as they were coming out? That's a good question. Oh, you get a little vertical boost as well when you start gliding. Alright, let's just talk to Virgil. Careful, metallic surfaces are quite slippery. I'll slide across it gracefully. I would get the first aid kit ready, but the pain is at least simulated in here. Bon voyage. Metal surface. Oh, here we go. Of course, it's a 3D platformer, so you need a slide. Well, that would normally be slide levels. But yeah, Bubsy's a big part of my childhood. It was one of the games that my friend had on his Super NES. Okay, so the checkpoint is a little box. Love that. Ooh. Okay. So you can crush these. I noticed there was a little bit of a climb, or at least a wall cling. Yeah, it's like a wall slide. So that's fun. Yeah, so like... I just have good memories of playing it at my friend Peter's house. Trying to get as far as we could. I don't know if we ever beat it in one of those sessions, but yeah, like I have a lot of love for it because of those experiences with the original game, and I still think the original game is like legit, even though it has a high level of difficulty. The one-hit deaths are a bit much. but like, it's a good game. It's fun to play, and it's got great music, definitely, which we can hear right now in the deep background. Ooh, sit. Oh, sitting like a cat. I love that. What a great animation. But yeah, that was pretty much it as far as my experience with it. Just kind of a nostalgia thing for me. And then when I started doing these streams and was, you know, looking for retro fodder to play and what to pick and what to do, I was like, I should check out the rest of the games in the series. And that's the first time I played Bubsy 2, which is a mess, that game. It sucks, but you know, it's cool, I guess. Bubsy 2 on Game Boy, Bubsy Jaguar, Fractured Fairy Tales, that is, Bubsy 3D, which I only knew by reputation, and then I played it, and you know, yeah, it's impressive for what it is, for its time. Okay. Oh, and of course the fan games. Don't forget the fan games. Especially Bubsy 3D, Bubsy Visits the James Turrell Retrospective, which still holds up. I replayed that one recently. Really good stuff. Anyway, keep a close eye on objects that turn from yellow to blue or display a reticle. Once they do, you'll automatically target them with pouncing. I have no idea what any of that means. Okay, so the pouncing mechanic returns. I believe we had that in Woolly's Strike Back. Hitting the pinhead while bouncing will ricochet you up and reset your moves. So this is another way to get a new glide and double jump and stuff. So, stupid Xbox buttons. I think this is R2. Okay, cool. So it turned blue from yellow. So we can do the double jump and then whoop, and then we can do it again. And then glide. Good stuff. Oh, running on all fours. I love it. Okay, and now we combine things. Combining your moves is key. Flutter step, glide, and bounce to cross the large gaps like this. Yeah, I got it. I fully expect you to be back up here in mere seconds. Well, let's prove him wrong. Bounce. Oh, the bounce gives you a heap of horizontal... Whoa! Distance. I love that. Okay, so another little slidey bit.
Why is there fireworks in my litter box?
That's a good question. Hasn't been used yet, I see. I was at a Lego show event yesterday, and they had the tuxedo cat model, which I have one of myself. One of the exhibitors had built it and then made a Lego litter box to sit it in, including some distressingly realistic looking Lego poops. Directly pounce a wall to start clambering. Okay. Sonic Lost World is back? I did the glide option. I did the glide input instead of pounce there, which is why it didn't work. Wow. Well, Sonic Lost World was a mess, but maybe this will be better. I'm sure it will be. The long tradition of Bubsy copying Sonic. Whoops. Although, it should be noted that Fabraz, of course, they've done a 3D platformer before. Demon... what's it called? Demon Tides is the new one. Demon... Neon Splash... what's it? Yeah. There's a game. Wish Kevin was here. Was the dust a bunch of loose bricks? Yeah, basically. A bunch of little grey bricks of different sizes. I shouldn't say bricks, they're like plates, but yeah. So I think after pouncing, yeah, you do a faster run. Hairball. Press to swap out of in and out of hairball form, roll and bounce around. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, so I haven't really watched the trailers for this game, so I don't know This is the first I'm learning about this. I thought hairball would be a kind of projectile attack, but no, it's another movement tech that trades like high speed for maneuverability, so it's like more difficult to turn. Oh, this is great. We got a morph ball form. Oh, and then we can do another input to roll faster. Oh, okay. Quite complex movement mechanics we're building up here. Since when can I do that? What, turn into a giant fuzzy hairball? Yeah? Excellent question, my curious cat. I wonder if it's due to the radiation I exposed you to recently. Oh, nothing. Nothing for your little brain to be worried about. It is a very little brain. Much like Winnie the Pooh. Okay. And we can break. Oh wow, nice. Yep. This is how I always pictured Bubsy, honestly. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh, bit of camera there. Woo! Okay. Secrets. Look for secrets. Roll near the tube as hairball. Okay. Oh wait, Sonic turns into a ball. So we're just doing more Sonic stuff. I was thinking Metroid, but yeah. Oh! Almost. Okay, what happens? Nice. That's pretty generous. We'll see what happens in a real game. Oh, my 3 exclamation marks in the corner. We've lost one. Alright, science time. Oh, that button also does that. Okay.
Drowning in responsibilities and...
Drowning? I guess that's water? Oh, yes, the checkpoint. Okay. Well, that's nice. Like, falling into a death pit or a void doesn't automatically kill you. It just takes a health. I like that. But we have lost some progress. This half pipe reminds Captain of the bonus section of Sonic. Right, of course. The special zones in Sonic 2, Heroes. What else? A bunch of them do these half pipe things. Yeah. But, you know, so far, and we've only done a little bit of the demo yet, but seems like Bubsy is doing Sonic things better than Sonic did. Okay, we made it. I suppose that was good enough, though it baffles me to no end that we need to resort to you to save the day.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's the catchphrase.
Why do I keep saying that?
Indeed. I have no idea. And so much. So much. Indeed. Oh. Okay, so I could have pounced onto that as well. Nice little end of level thing. Oh, we didn't get the medal for this level, a minute 30. Well, we'll continue through and come back for high scores or whatever.
I did it! The galaxy map's working now, so we can... Whoa! Hello?
Yo, am I coming through to you, losers?
Losers?
I see you orbiting my planet. You better not step on our Bob-hot turf.
Well, you did steal our golden fleece, so we just want to get those back.
Oh, please, can I have my golden fleece back, miss?
The demo has a few levels. If it runs short, I'll launch the newly remastered version of Bubsy 3D that was in the recently released Purrfect Collection.
Who are you?
That's the plan.
Anyway? Why am I talking to this scrub?
I'm Bubsy. You must have heard of me. B-list celebrity extraordinaire.
B-list? That's generous.
Never heard of you.
Yep.
All right, see ya. Never, losers.
I like her. What do we do now, Uncle?
I like her too.
We could call it a day and head back.
We're landing on her planet.
Oh, man.
Okay, let's do the rounds again. I suppose that was a possible performance. I will set up a sandbox for you to train in. In the meantime, why don't you talk to Oblivia? I believe she made some progress with that terminal. Still unpacking all your old junk. All the top quality new equipment for you. Am I a spoiled uncle or what? Yeah, totally. Just come by later and we'll sell it to you for a ton of... I wonder what that's going to consist of. Oh, here we go. Pipe. Whoa! Okay. I like this little soundtrack going on here. Okay, that's not a hairball pipe. Okay, Oblivia. Ah, Tubsy. That was like her gimmick from the cartoon. This is a character who has only appeared in the animated series pilot before. And her thing was that she got Bubsy's name wrong. She wasn't in Paws on Fire, was she? Because Virgil was. Ugh, it's been too long since I played those games. I'll probably replay them before the full release of this game. Then I'll bloody know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I figured out how to turn on the galaxy map. This should allow us to land on that nearby Barbot planet. Where's the steering wheel on this thing? Or the clutch? I think you just pointed the hologram. Try it out. Alright, so Virgil had a sandbox though. Let's try that.
VR? What happened to good
Question
old
mark.
CRT gaming?
Okay, never mind. I guess we'll come back for that. Let's go to a level,
Alrighty,
aka
where to next?
a planet. Wooltopia. This is the one with the purple structures that we saw out the window. Okay. Oh, and I guess the big blob is the sun. Yep, that makes sense. The orange blob, I mean. Okay. Little space hopping adventure. I love that feel. Very Sparks of Hope vibes. Oh, we missed the first collectible when we fell out. We'll go back for it. There we go. Why, oh why did I agree to your request, Bubsy? It should have been clear that you would crash the spaceship the moment you held the steering wheel. But no, I just had to fight my inner bias and give you another chance. Meow. That's fine, I'll commence repairs immediately. In the meantime, why do you make yourself useful and look for any of our golden fleece nearby? It's what I do best. It is perhaps the only thing you can do at all. Wow, Virgil grew a spine. He's in the cartoon as well, and him and Bubsy have a bit of chemistry, I gotta say. Okay. These guys are also in the cartoon, but they also appear in Bubsy too. I think just in some mini games, definitely in the manual comic. Okay, we're on an alien planet. So what? Same crap, different packaging. Have you ever been out in space before, Uncle? Once or twice. No, always against my will. You mean like you got abducted by aliens or something? Oh, did they probe you? What? Is that Bubsy's tongue? Oh, it's like rough like a cat's, but like really rough. Okay. Anyway, no, kids these days. What a strange planet. Everything seems to be made out of wool and felt. Ah, we must have landed on Yoshi's world of wool. Wonder if the Barbots are behind this. What do you think, Flubsy? Bubsy. And all I know is that walking on so much wool has never felt better. Felt. You know what? Never mind. Oh wait, I get it. Felt. Like fabric. Okay, so now we're getting some collectibles. Oh no. I must choose. Do I go left or right? Do I follow the path or not? Of course, my instinct is always to go on the non-path method first. Oh, it's a woolly. Oh, it's an enemy. But can't we be friends? In Woolly's, in Paws on Fire, there was a playable woolly character. I wonder if she'll turn up. I can't remember her name. I wish Gibbon was here. She would know all this stuff. Anyway. Not that I don't appreciate you, Captain. How much Bubsy lore have you absorbed through watching my streams? I don't know if you saw all the Bubsy ones. Okay. Aha. Silver wool. There was literally no fanfare or anything. Did it fill some of my counter there? 38 out of 150. Maybe silver ones are worth more. Yeah, 1 for these. Okay. Collecting wool is definitely, you know, it fits the theme that Bubsy often has. In Bubsy 2, there wasn't any wool stuff. Like, the antagonist was this capitalist pig. Literally a pig man. And you were just getting, like, bouncy balls or something, or marbles. And Fractured Fairy Tales was... Well, I like to fan theory it as an extension of that plotline, but it's really kind of just nonsense. But it had marbles as the, yeah, it was like bouncy balls in 2 and marbles in 3, I guess. Whereas the minor collectibles in Bubsy 3D were like atoms. I don't know, it didn't make sense, but it's fine. Okay. You always gotta look behind things, don't you? So how long can I glide for? Not that long. Okay. Oh, we got a side flip, people. This is not a drill. I don't know what I just did, but I got up here. Okay, so side flip. Yeah, good stuff. So we're also doing Mario 64 things, but better. I really can't stand Mario 64. I think it's a mess. I think it's really difficult to play and not fun. Press, yeah, hairballs, yeah. Okay, hairball time. Whoa! Whoops. Captain's Bubsy knowledge is limited to what he has seen today. Good lord. Oh, I'm glad I'm giving you a primer on every character that shows up. I didn't know I had a first time Bubsy in the audience. You really know nothing about it? That's awesome. Wow. Oh. Oh, they just disappear below the surface. Wooden crates should float. Maybe it's not water. Something less dense than water that wood will just fall through. Okay, we've got a big little sandbox area here. Big little, yeah, sure. So it's been a little bit of a linear obstacle course up till now. And now we can run around. Oh, okay. Too steep. Oh, it's a woolly. I really want to be friends with these guys. Okay, should we test what happens when we fall in this mysterious liquid that isn't very dense? There's got to be a word for that. Yep. Death, respawn, lose an exclamation mark. I like this. So the one good thing that Bubsy 2 does over Bubsy 1 is it introduced a health system. Bubsy 1 has the one-hit deaths. I'm not a fan of this. Bubsy 2, Bubsy gets 3 hits before dying. Big improvement. But you really need it in that game because that game's also a lot harder and just more tedious. Can you recover the exclamation marks? Great question. Captain thinks we might be able to grind on this. Well, we're not doing everything that Sonic did. But it does deform as we walk over it, which is a fun little touch. Little detail there. Captain did not even know that Bubsy was on the SNES, assumed it was all on Sega consoles. Well, I'd forgive you for thinking that because it is a direct Sonic competitor and clone. But yeah, first and second game are both on SNES and Mega Drive. The first game also got a port to PC under the name Super Bubsy. This is the only playable Bubsy official game that is not in the Purrfect Collection, although Gibbon reported from speaking to an Atari rep at PAX that they were hoping to get it in the collection but couldn't get the technical stuff worked out. So it's not out of the question that it might be added in an upcoming patch, but yeah. Unfortunate, because that version of Bubsy 1 is cool because it has higher res graphics, and it's unique in that. Okay. So Bubsy 2, SNES and Mega Drive also came out on the Game Boy. This one is on the Purrfect Collection. Game Boy original, that is. Ooh, so we can, ooh, right. So an air cling doesn't reset your cooldowns, or a wall cling. Doesn't let you jump again, I think, is what I just learned. We're gonna go back up there. Bubsy, the third Bubsy game is called Bubsy Fractured Fairy Tales, and it was on the Jaguar. Made by a totally different team. Well, 1 and 2 are by different teams as well, but 3 is like a really different team. And it's only on the Atari Jaguar. And it's... You must have seen that. That was pretty recent that I played that. Maybe you weren't there for whatever reason. But yeah, it's so rough. It's really difficult. And not for good reasons. Okay, so what have I found? Something that filled in on my little ribbon over there. That's good. There's only one of them around, so now I know that. Touching the litter box, since it has an exclamation mark above it. Also good to know we don't have fall damage. I fell all that way and all I got was an animation. I love that. Fall damage sucks. Okay. No, that does not restore our health. Galaxy map. Yeah, maybe it'll open a bonus planet or something when we get back to the ship. It does look kind of like a map. I was thinking blueprint, like maybe Virgil would build something out of it, but yeah, you could be right too. Yeah, so where were we? Third game is Bubsy Fractured Fairy Tales. The fourth game is Bubsy 3D. Some people think that Bubsy 3D is the third game, and it's simply not.
That's the stuff.
I wonder if this does anything, or if it's just a funny little animation you can do. Maybe if I wait long enough, I'll recover my health. So Bubsy 3D was exclusive to the PlayStation, although I think a Saturn version was maybe being worked on, but it never came out. It was quite early in the life of 3D platformers as a genre, which is why it's such the technical achievement that it is. But unfortunately, due to timing and such, other more polished and accomplished and well-regarded 3D platformers were released just before it, even though the team was working from nothing when they were essentially inventing the rules of what a 3D platformer would be. But by the time of its release, it was necessarily compared to things like Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot and I don't know what else. So it has a bad reputation. But I think you can have fun with it. I did a stream of it at one point, long time ago. One of my longest ever streams, it was like more than 4 hours. And it should be noted that I didn't get everything, because there's secret rocket parts in every level that if you get them all, unlock an extra, I don't know, ending or something. And I've never done that, so maybe I'll end up doing it on the Purrfect Collection. But maybe not on stream. It'll take a while. There's gotta be a secret out here, right? Surely. Oh! I love that you can do this. Oops, never mind. Oh, I'm back here, okay. T-pose, baby. So what's next? There was the interim period. Accolade, the original publisher, didn't really last. Oh, this ain't going well. Oh, just missed.
Drowning in responsibilities.
So there was a long period of time where Bubsy was just dead. One of the many failed 3D platformers of the 90s. 3D platformer like mascot characters of the 90s. Among the likes of Gex and so on. And during this fallow period, there's a number of fan projects that play on that sort of reputation, as well as other fan works like fan art and stuff. Oh god. This is when you get Bubsy Visits the James Turrell retrospective, which I've covered. Other smaller projects as well. There's a Catamites adventure game. And there's fan projects the likes of Modern Bubsy, very influential. Although the creator has distanced herself from it now. But she was working on a whole fan game featuring that version of the character, which is one of the more popular interpretations of Bubsy as a trans woman, which a lot of other fan artists have run with as well. So unfortunately we never got a finished fan game of that interpretation, but it still influences the way I think about the character for sure. And all these fan projects and fan interpretations were implicitly made official when Bubsy came back for real. Okay, so that's a full completion of the collectibles in there, which is nice. So let's do it again and do the time trial. Yeah, so some holding company like bought the Bubsy rights and made a new game, and that was Woolly's Strike Back. It was where are we going this way? It was pretty good. You know, a little bit bare bones. It was quite short, which got some criticism, especially at the price point. But it was by the Gianna Sisters devs, the new ones at least. Black Forest Games. Well, I think there's some some continuity with the creators of the original Giana Sisters there, but either way. If you've played Giana Sisters, you'll know a little bit of how Woolly Strikes Back plays, and in that sense, you know, that's the formula that Bubsy's been following for 3 games now. Contract and indie dev, you know, publisher contracts and indie dev. They kind of use their skill set to make a game that's in a similar style to stuff they've made before, and the result is quite decent. So yeah, Woolly Strike Back is pretty good. And then during that period, we also get Paws on Fire, which was by Choice Provisions, formerly Gaijin Games, who made the Bit Trip series, especially Bit Trip Runner, because Paws on Fire is a rhythm platformer. Okay, well, I've obviously blown out the time frame here, so I gotta do way better than what I've been doing to get that medal, and I'm not sure how I can do 30 seconds better than what I just did, you know? That's interesting. I know I definitely made a lot of mistakes, but 30 seconds? I'm missing something huge there. Should we give it one more crack before moving on? Maybe rolling more? That's a good point. I wasn't using the roll, but look at the speed! Okay, that's definitely it. Not for these sections, but yeah. We could probably skip that one. Bit of a pounce. Oh god. And I've used up all my... Okay. Yes, we're good. I can skip that bit and then go whoop. Oh god. Oh god. The wall cling thing is very powerful, actually. Okay, so now we'll roll again. Yeah, so Paws on Fire is fun because it brings back more characters, has more of them as playable as well, including the Woolly character that I mentioned, letting you play as one for the first time. And then there was another kind of fallow period of about a decade because the rights have changed hands again since then. We've actually got a situation where there's different publishers responsible for different games in the series. So like, for example, Atari, I guess, I don't know if they're involved with Paws on Fire, but they definitely own it now because it was part of the Atari publisher sale, but Woolly Strike Back wasn't. Oh god, okay. Oh, we've already gone over 1:30 right now. So that's a lot closer. Could probably roll through those sections. I didn't think it was safe, but I think we'll need to. But even with that, there's more time to be saved there. Tricky. Well, I know Gibbon spent a lot of time replaying these trying to get the time trials, so we could equally be here for a while. But I'll give it one more try, and then I want to see the rest of the content of the demo. So we can skip ahead by going over here. Oops. And like doing this. Yeah, okay. Oops, I pounced too early. You know what? Let's just go to a new level. We'll come back for time trials. Okay. Oh, he's talking like we've left and come back because I'm replaying the level. So it's surprisingly hard landing here again with the crater we left behind last time. So how do I leave? Just jump up here maybe? Because I got resume and retry. Oh, exit level down there is another option. To hub.
The kids seem
Yeah, it is
excited
very
to talk
tight.
to you.
Seems interesting that they have set it up to where you really need to master all the movement mechanics to get it that time. Yeah. Okay, the kids seem excited to talk to you. So we'll open the shop now, I expect. What a great animation.
Check it out. We're open for business.
Awesome.
Some free upgrades for my epic adventure?
Ugh, cringe. And definitely not free.
Terry thinks Bubsy is cringe. Terry thinks Bubsy is based. They're both called Terry but spelled differently. It's not confusing.
Wanna buy something?
Sure, but first. Aha, Sandbox is up. Anyway at all. So snarky. Like I said, he was very sniveling before. Bubsy forgot how to spell Bubsy's own name. Aww. Alright, what's this shop all about? It's super duper mega cool. There's Arnold. Okay.
Time to buy something these kids stole from me, I guess.
Well, we've only got a few options. But these are really interesting. Twirl jump, a slow descending high jump. Crouch jump for a long jump. Mario 64 again, done better. Hairball bouncer, increased jump height. Sniff out collectibles, that's nice. That's a great addition to any platformer. Spyro, I think, maybe was the first to innovate that. Wall claws, no longer slide down, that's nice,
Should've charged more
nice.
for that.
An extra hit. OG Coyote time, walk for a few steps before falling when moving off a ledge. Looking down optional. That sounds really useful, especially in a time trial, less mistakes. Teleport between checkpoints, lovely.
Looking great.
Ah, so this is where we'll sit at one of those sit spots and regain health. So maybe the demo limits what you can buy, or maybe these will unlock later. Crouch, then zoom, hurdle forward should be hurtle, I think. High speeds.
As good as it's gonna
The
get.
speed demons, that might be good for time trials too. Break in the air to slam, that's fun. Good for like precision as well. Hold break and boost to slow down while also leveling up, and release to zoom. So it's a spin dash, you say. Okay, so either I can get Coyote time or the twirl jump. Twirl jump is good for exploration. Coyote time is more universally applicable. Let's grab that. Blueprint. It is a blueprint, I told you. Oh yeah, skins. So we'll spend yarn on these. More reliable. It doesn't give us a preview. Oh, it does.
Can't wait to get this dirty.
Classic look. Fits like a glove if the glove was a shirt.
Buy whatever you want. This cat is bottomless.
Wow.
Literally.
It's very close to the Bubsy 3D model, but I think the limbs are longer, which makes it feel very strange. That's great though. I think the exclamation mark is accurate. I recently designed a real life shirt for myself to wear, and I was taking references from all the games in the series. So I'm pretty sure they've taken that directly from the actual PSX texture.
I guess.
Ooh, never looked
Fancy.
better. Ooh, never looked
Okay,
better.
so we've got reskins of the jacket.
Never
Is that leather?
looked better.
From what animal, Bubsy? Always a good question in cartoon animal worlds.
Ooh,
Hedgehog style.
Looking great.
The Sonic references continue, complete with a blurred out area. Because of course, a cartoon animal wearing a shirt is not naked. But if they're not wearing a shirt,
oh, look at you, you little fashionista.
then it just draws attention to how naked they are. Anyway,
Ooh,
ooh, fancy.
looked better.
Shiny, see-through. Puppet, I don't like this.
Ooh,
Oh,
looked better.
I don't mind that. It's kind of cute. So we can only afford the leather jacket, but if we save up, we can get the
You little
the
fashionista.
authentic polygon model. So let's do that.
Wanna buy
Okay.
something?
And now, what are we gonna do? Sandbox? Let's try it out. Oh, there's footage of Bubsy 3D playing on that screen, by the way. Yep, that's Bubsy 3D, alright. Look at the limbs, right? The arms are really short, the legs are pretty short. Once I get the skin, we can directly compare them. Okay, sandbox time.
Bubsy.
Get good. Yeah, you wish. Okay. So this just lets you practice your moves, basically. I don't know if there'll be anything to collect in here. Oh, okay. We're coming down from there somehow. Unless... maybe I can, like, roll up it? Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's not do the...
Now if I die, I respawn right back here. What the heck did I just say?
Who defaced this poster? Yep. Okay, so... I guess I was talking about the history of Bubsy, but I got up to today, which reminds me... Demon Turf. I couldn't remember the word turf. So Fabraz made a few games before, but Demon Turf is where they broke out via Platonic Publishing. And that's a 3D platformer with 2D sprite models. Whoops. Wanted to just like show a screenshot or something, but whatever. Whoa. So Bubsy 4D is kind of built off that, but more so it seems to be built off the upcoming sequel to Demon Turf, Demon Tides, which has a similar kind of style and movement tech to it, from what I can tell. So that's the current, like, you know, indie to Bubsy pipeline thing going on. I have covered a Fabraz game on stream before because they had a game in one of the bundles that I tried out. Yeah, if I'd had more time to write some notes. I don't remember the name of it. It was like Planet Diver or something. It was, it had interesting mechanics to it that, made me curious. So, yeah, that seems like a thing that the developer is like interested in exploring, that kind of, yeah, mechanical stuff. So I'm keen to try out Demon Tides again, Demon Turf, sorry, before Bubsy 4D releases properly. So this is kind of a preview for me. Yeah, I guess that's the sandbox. So let's
Pause menu.
go back to a real level. Pause. Okay, Kevin's back. Missed my entire explanation of everything
Hey,
Bubsy.
Now, where to go
Okay.
next, I wonder?
Oh, what's this? There's more levels. Oh, I see. So the demo contains multiple levels on Wooltopia, but the other planets will be a mystery for now, I expect. Okay, so we're going back to Wooltopia, and there's multiple places to go. So we're going to Heartfelt Village. Let's go. I gotta give Gibbon the credit when I speak to her next, because she was saying how she spent time, you know, getting the time scores and finding all the collectibles, but that time was way too hard for me. So the UFO landing legs have big cat paws on them. Did they originally have that, or have we modified this UFO? Has Virgil added those because we crashed last time? But why did Virgil model them after, like, my paws? Does Virgil have paws? What is Virgil? Like a rat or something? A vole? an opossum. I'm sure the manual for 2 tells us. I'm going to say stoat. Anyway, gently parking a spaceship. Don't make me get the spray bottle. I hate that thing. Captain did get the whole history of Bubsy. He has more fingers. Bubsy has 3 fingers and a thumb. Virgil has also 3 fingers and a thumb. But his feet are hidden in slippers. Yeah, they're smaller fingers. But you're dead wrong, Cap. Oops. Ah, the different surface I can't climb on, is that it? Alright. Let's grab some collectibles, because it's a collectathon. Which sometimes gets used as a derogatory, but, you know, I like collecting things as a mechanic of a video game, so why would that be a bad thing? I guess maybe they use collectathon as a more distinct term for when a game is perceived to be overdoing it. As in DK64 or something. But hey, I like that game, so... What's this? A friendly Wooly? If the Wooly is a prisoner of the bad guys, then they might be sympathetic. One of those barbots blew up my house. Why? I don't know. They tend to do whatever they want with us now. Ugh, have you ever tried rebuilding a house without any hands? It's going to be a nightmare. It's true. No hands. Misinterpreted the poor, yeah. So am I able to help this person? I don't know how I can actually interact with things in that way, so we might have to leave it. Captain says he also likes collecting things, but only to a point. For that reason, he never beat Banjo-Kazooie. Wow. Well, if Banjo-Kazooie is your limit, you definitely will not get all the way through Donkey Kong 64. It is well along the spectrum of excess among rare games. Oh, it's the twins. I know the Woolly's usually the baddies, but talking to them here makes me feel bad for them. I like that they're bringing this lore in as part of the level. They're totally the oppressed, man. Down with the Bartriarchy. Okay, wow, you're fully logged in now, huh? So another Wooly. You're not going to attack me? Nah, some of us will because the barbots demand it, but I don't feel like it. I hate those Wooly freaks. Wish we never gave them our tech. Yeah, this is great. Enemies to lovers, enemies to allies. Great trope. I love shaking up the dynamics of the factions here. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff. That's why Halo 2 is so cool. How do we get up there? From there, yeah. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is also interesting because there's a lot of stuff to collect, but to complete the game, you actually need to collect a very high proportion of the total things in the game. Like, you can only miss, I think, 4 Jiggies to get to the final fight. Otherwise, you need to get all the rest. So, I was watching the wool counter that time. It went from 34 to 44 when I got the silver ball. So they're worth 10, and now we know. Maybe you need to steal Rayman's hands and give them to the Wooly. Interesting. But then what would Rayman do? He would just steal them from someone else. And the cycle of violence would continue. Is that what you want, Captain? Pretty sure I can reach the other side with your odd hairball move. Talking of which, why can you suddenly do that? Well, you see... I have no idea. Maybe there's a lot of static around. Why don't you try it? Over my dead body. Maybe some other time. I was kind of hoping she would become playable. They have like similar body types. She's also a cat. Why not have the same abilities? But I guess she's a house cat, not a bobcat. Doesn't like to get her hands dirty. Whoops. There we go, you die. And yeah, Rayman at one point was among the class of failed platform mascots with Bubsy and Gex, but I think he escaped that purgatory as of at least Rayman Origins, although that was a while ago now. But he did continue getting games past the point that some of these other 90s folks did. What you want is Plock, who got one game in the 90s and never again, but does have detachable hands. Alright, now we did buy the Coyote Time thing, so let me just test out how that works. Whoa, that's really powerful actually. Wowie zowie. So after I fall there, I can do a double jump still, but I could do my first single jump like there. Now that's powerful. It's like even more powerful than the Coyote Boots in Sylvie Line, which took me a while to understand what the reference was, but yeah. Coyote Time in a platformer is when you walk off an edge but are still able to jump just afterwards. That's a little bit of leeway for the player. And the Coyote thing is a reference to Wile E. Coyote, who in the Looney Tunes would sometimes find himself in a situation where he was standing on a cliff and then the cliff went away, so he was over a void, but he wouldn't fall until he noticed that he was over a void or looked down. So this is a mechanical, like, thing that calls back to that. That was a good voice line. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. The new voice actor for Bubsy in this game has done a playthrough of Bubsy 4D. Partial, I don't know if it's just a demo or what, but... or how much of the game it is. But he was doing it in character as Bubsy, you know, with the Bubsy voice. And like commenting on the stuff that was happening in the game as he was doing it, which is a lot of fun. So, you know, go watch that instead of me. I don't remember his name, unfortunately. So meta, yeah. Bubsy's always been meta, so it fits. Like, she always knew within the context of the game that, you know, she was in a game, like an actor sort of thing. Aha, see? Wonder if Coyote counts when you're a hairball. Let's test that. Okay, so we're up here, hairball. No, it doesn't. Interesting. Bye. The pounce move for attacking, I think, was first seen in Woolly Strike Back. So I'm moving on. Whoops. Although it's possible I missed something back there. But this is how I like to play collectathons and such usually. Kind of slow and methodical and collectathon-y, trying to find everything as I go. See how I save that from like quite a bad misstep? I love that. My techniques are powerful in recovery, like my movement techniques as Bubsy. Is Bubsy female? Oh, great question. So I mentioned before a fan work which interpreted Bubsy as having transitioned after or during the time period of the games. So some of us in the Bubsy community were so fond of that interpretation that we still think of the character like that. And since, like I said, the publisher As of Woolly Strike Back saw fit to implicitly acknowledge fan works as part of the history of the character, then, you know, it's possible to still hold that interpretation even now, in the sense that Bubsy is an actor within these games, you know, a person who plays the character of Bubsy in a game, right? The way that, you know, the Looney Tunes do that kind of thing as well, occasionally. So in that sense, Bubsy is a woman who is playing Bubsy, the male character, within the game. Okay? Does that make sense?
A golden fleece. I always
Where?
wondered why it just floats like that.
Oh. So we could go over there, or we could go up here. Yes.
Ooh,
Rewarded.
Shiny silver yarn ball. Gimme.
Whoopsie. Yeah, we'll just go back. But then I'll try and do a little switcheroo here. Ah! Oh, I messed up. But hey, we made it because our movement techniques are so cool that we could even recover from that. So what's the time limit on this one? We got all the collectibles. 1 minute 50. Well, we'll come back for that. Makes sense. Cool. All checks out. Great. Yeah, I don't know how much of the modern Bubsy stuff Squirrely Jack like purged when she kind of left the fandom, but that was sort of where that was popularized, at least for me. Modern Bubsy, which transitioned into at a certain point when Bubsy came back for real, she sort of transformed it into an OC character called what was it, Spunky or something? I can't remember. It was like a slightly different, you know, legally distinct version. When Bubsy was like a going concern again, she was like, okay, I need to make this slightly more, you know, parodic or distinct from the copyright that is now active again. Was it Spunky? What was it? Damn it. My brain. I'm having a bad PEM day, post-exertional malaise, because of pushing myself past my energy limits because I have an energy limiting condition / disability. Okay, so I have nothing else to buy, so I might as well grab the 12 jump, which sounds a bit like... You can do that in like Mario Sunshine, can't you? Spin in place and then jump. And now we also have enough for the Bubsy 3D skin, so I'll grab that. It's so weird. With this exaggerated animation style, it's really jarring. Because I don't expect this Bubsy to move like this. Alright, now let's compare it. Yeah, even just the standing pose is a lot more dynamic. But maybe the proportions aren't that off. Kind of hard to tell. I feel like the arms and legs are longer. Because the head was so big in that model for 3D. Bubsy also had a new voice actor there. It was Lani Minella. As opposed to... don't remember the original guy. Ooh, thanks for the resub, Cap. 20 months. Gosh, thanks a lot. Can you interact with the push pins? I missed that message. I didn't seem to be able to, but we do get the hairball stomp move later. Oh, look at the hairball in this mode. Good lord, that's more disturbing this way.
Shop's open. Come check it out.
It just looks like inflation rather than like, yeah, hair puffed up. You can do it in Galaxy. So this is it. Once, yeah, because you sort of build up a little animation around you when you spin, and that tells you that you can do it. That animation was there before, but now I can actually use the twirl jump. And yeah, it looks cool. It looks good. I guess, I don't know if I want to do a level as this version of the character. I guess I will. Alright, so yeah, we'll go do the third level.
Where are we going next?
Whoop, did I pick the right one? I guess I did. Okay. The tongue, that's the boarding ramp, is actually kind of disturbing now that I look at it. Okay. So this will be good for... whoa! Just getting a bit of height, but also... like, I already have pounce moves and stuff. But yeah, look at just these two power-ups I've bought and how they can change my playstyle. And there's way more of them to buy and explore and discover, so that's exciting.
Smells like
Ways to improve your basic platforming moveset that you'll progressively unlock. That's really cool. You don't really often get that in a 3D platformer. Oh, there's like a big lace doily. Hey you, go away. Angry car. Okay, which way are we going? Go this way first. Could use it to speed run. The 12 jump, you mean? I wonder if it will feel bad to replay and not have access to your movement. Maybe. But in addition to replaying, you'll also be able to just replay individual levels to get better times or get more collectibles. So... yeah, I don't know, because you'd prioritize the ones that you then wouldn't have experience with, of what you think would be most impactful to you. I don't know. I think even the basic moveset is fun and powerful enough that you can still, I think would still feel good. I don't know, but yeah. Globsy, I feel like you're getting further and further away from my name by the minute. I'm both amazed and baffled by the Barbot's technology. They can build bridges out of lace, houses out of felt, entire planets out of wool. But why? The animation of this skin is not really there. Yeah, I gotta switch back. I'm missing all the cool little flourishes that they're doing with the new model. Anyway, because it felt good? Alright, bye. Yes, her name, by the way, Oblivia, originally, that was her character, was she was just oblivious about everything and just kind of airheaded and dumb. But they've sort of reinterpreted her a little for this game, which is good. The cat toy is a lever. Yes, why would they design a lever like a cat toy? I have, quite frankly, absolutely no idea. It must be some type of joke, but I don't find it very amusing. This is the same question I had about the cat paws on the UFO. It's got ears too! Okay, we've definitely customized this thing, surely, because it didn't look like that in the intro. Alright, so what are we doing? Oh, we need to press a button to pull it. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, there's a time limit on it. Alright, well, we'll come back for that. I want to do other stuff first, because I think that leads to the rest of the level, so we'll go over here first.
Virgil, my man.
Virgil, my man. Captain... Oh, and Captain was saying that when he was playing Banjo, or whenever he tries to play Banjo, it feels like that. Oh, we've gotten stuck again, but we know it's going to eject us. Yep, there we go. Nice little failsafe as always. So yeah, like when you are playing Banjo, what you're saying is you know that there's a lot of moves that you will unlock later. So when you start the game, it feels restrictive for the characters. Well, have I got a game for you? You could replay Lee. You have all the moves unlocked from the start. Oh, there's a little prompt to retry, like, in-level missions right from where you are. That's very user-friendly. I like that. Origami boats. Cute. Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, I think we're done over here. Right. Oh, I should say as well, if you're looking... If you want to go looking for modern Bubsy stuff, just keep in mind that the creator also was using that to make adult materials that may not be suitable for children. But like, are kids into Bubsy? Really? The only people who would go looking for that stuff are old heads like me. Okay, so I don't know where the bridge section is I was raising, but we're gonna raise it again. I'm gonna go looking. Oh, just that, like... if you look for some of her fan art, you might find that it has adult themes, is all, you know? Okay, that was a Goofy yell. Like, Goofy the character. I wanted to get up higher, but we might have to come back for it. Yeah, over there. Whoa, what have I done? So there's this section, is probably what I raised, but actually when I go back this way... Yeah, fan art. Although there was a game in development that might have, you know, had themes like that in it, but I don't really know because it was never finished. Well, I guess I'm going that way. The blur of the distant things is a bit extreme because they're so far away that they become quite blurry. So, Captain said he'll sometimes... Whoa! Whoops. Will sometimes try to play Banjo, get like 3 to 5 hours in before stopping. The first bit where you don't have access to most of your moves until the mole teaches you feels bad. Yeah, I can understand that. You don't have that many moves at the start. This is again kind of an early 3D platformer is Banjo. So they were starting with basics there. But then Tui kind of picks up with all of your Kazooie moves unlocked from the start, which is nice. And then adds extra moves that are mostly contextual. Oh, Gibbons here. Hi, Gibbon. Sorry I'm late, was hanging out with my partner. Oh, lovely. Well, that sounds like a worthwhile thing to do as opposed to watching me play a game you've played to death already. Can you tell me, though, when Squirrely Jack was doing Modern Bubsy, what was the name of, like, when she transitioned it to be legally distinct? Was it Spunky? I couldn't remember exactly because I'm having a bad brain fog day. How did you two get over here? Same as you, duh. Who do you think is placing all those cat litters around for you? Huh. I've got a small bladder, okay? Oh, jeez. Spanky. Yeah, Spanky, not Spunky. Spanky. That was it. I believe you're right. Anyway, what else? Oh, Power Wash Simulator is what Gibbon's been playing. That's fun. I gotta try that sometime. It looks very satisfying. I think the bridge might have actually been optional, but hey, we'll go back for it. Captain is annoyed by shops saying holiday collection, but what they mean is winter collection. It's not winter here during the holiday period. Yep, welcome to the Southern Hemisphere, my friend.
Collect everything.
We live in a Northern Hemisphere-centric Earth. Oh yeah, I got all the speedruns first try and you missed it, Given, that's right. I've perfected every gold medal time trial first try, and you can't prove otherwise. Gibbon says she doesn't mind starting Tui with all the BK moves, but thinks that most of the new BT moves are superfluous. Yeah, that's exactly my position as well. Like, I like that you start with all your things and they don't just arbitrarily take them away from you at the start of Tui. But then they want to expand your moveset further in Tui, but they just don't... like... I guess like they used all the good ideas in the first game or something. Like the new moves are like too contextual, too fiddly, like just unnecessary additions to moves you already have. Yeah, so it doesn't feel as good in 2E unlocking new things. Whoa, how did you get up here? How did you get up here? I have no idea. Great dialogue, I love that. It's very funny. Okay, so that's progress. I need to go back for the collectibles. Okay. I'm not gonna roll on this. That's a recipe for disaster. So I'm just gonna manually backtrack because we crossed the bridge and then went back over the other section. So I think this is where the bridge brought us to. Oh, what's that? Let's go find out. But first, just double check. Huh, maybe not. I don't know. Well, what is that? A giant sheep? Oh, it's like a moon? Hard to tell with the blurring effect. Could be like a Bloodborne moon. You know in Bloodborne how the moon... Oh! Crap. Ah! Recovered. With no panic at all. Okay, so we gotta climb and then do one of these. Oh, was that a barbot? Ah! I think we can do this. I should have used my 12 jump, but hey, I didn't need to. Certainly looks like a barbot, and a gold one at that. What do you have to say for yourself? Hey, you found me. Congratulations. Were you waiting for me to find you? Why? It's been so long I kind of forgot. That's the same joke as the other one. That's the Woolly who forgot how they got up here. Okay. It's just odd to find a friendly barbot. This is the first barbot I've interacted with during a level. You know, there was the one in the video in the cutscene, but... So to have it just be a joke NPC is a little weird, but okay. Gibbon says that Banjo-Tooie has the same problem as Donkey Kong 64.
What could possibly go wrong?
He said it. He said the thing. Moves for the sake of moves. Bigger number equals better game idea that they had in their heads at the time. Yeah. I was saying before, like, DK64 does overdo it with the collectathon aspect, but I still like the game. But I'll admit it has problems, of course, of course. Okay. What a cool theming we've got going on here. These lacy bridges. It's cool. It's fun. So yeah, Gibbon, you were talking about how you were playing the demo to death. Did you get all the gold time trial things? Because they seem really hard, like really tight, strict timings. Requires complete mastery of the movement systems. And I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
T-pose, baby.
She got gold. She hasn't got them. Didn't say I was good at it, she says. I got gold in the first level, but that was after a few days of practicing. Good lord. I see, I see. I understand. Not a dog. Okay, let's go this way. I think I might be in a similar boat in that case. This jazzy soundtrack, by the way. Okay. Well, I guess we're exploring the ropes. Again, I'm not gonna spin dash on these. They're too narrow. Nothing. Oop. Oh! I almost made it on the top, but I could see there was nothing up there, so that's good to know. Okay, so now we're going the other way. Oopsie. Scooter, our friend Sage, showed Gibbon a video of what they did, of what Scooter did to get on the leaderboards, and after practicing a lot, Gibbon managed to do the same strats to get a time twice as long as theirs. Wow. Yeah, now that I've seen how hard even getting the basic, like, medal within the game for time trials is, getting on the leaderboards must be way harder, and the fact that Sage managed it is super impressive. Like, what a pro. But, like, they're a big Sonic fan. So it's in character, I think. I love when it lets you just get everywhere. I had similar kind of fun with ukulele, because the levels were made of, I don't know, the levels were just conducive, how they were built, they were conducive to exploring them and like feeling like you were breaking level design by jumping on little outcroppings and stuff. And it's just a lot of fun to do that and feel like you're breaking things. Okay.
Kind of horrifying when you think about it.
Yes, well, let's not think about it too much. There's not many games that have an in-universe explanation for like respawning at a checkpoint, but the Futurama game is one that does, because Farnsworth invented like this cloning toaster that makes new copies of the playable characters. It's basically a cloning machine, but it looks like a big toaster because it's funnier that way. And that game wasn't good, but it was kind of funny. It basically contains a new Futurama episode, but is it worth playing the game to get that? I believe like they stitch together cutscenes and small gameplay segments into a viewable thing and put it as an extra on, I believe it was the Bender's Big Score movie like DVD release. So yeah, probably just watch that instead. You don't have to do the body awful auto scrollers. Okay. Are we done? 3 yarn balls not collected. If I quit, am I able to get just the 3, or do we have to do like a complete level run to get full completion? Because they're just probably back there somewhere. Maybe on part of the bridge that I skipped. Let's assume that it's a good game and I'll just be able to grab them on a subsequent run. Finished demo. I thought there were 4 levels, but there's 3. We did have the tutorial as well. I'm going to hit finish demo. What's it doing?
Welcome to Bubsy 4D.
Huh. This feels like the progress is going to carry over. That's 18% already? Interesting. So what's 18 divided by 3? It saves which ones you've collected. Okay, good, good. It's a good game, of course it is. 12 and 15 levels, but they don't have... 3 of them don't have blueprints, so there might be boss levels. Kind of feels like it's going to be a short game again, but you know what? That's fine. And very replayable too, as we've seen. So we'll jump back in, I'll switch my skin back, or... Oh, we can't afford the leather jacket because I'm still missing 3. So untick that one. No new upgrades, but we're going to go back and get the last collectibles.
Alrighty, where to next?
Yeah. Right. Level not included in demo. Gotcha. So there's actually 2 more on this planet. So 3 planets, 5 levels each. But as you've seen, they're big and replayable with other objectives to do. Okay, so we're looking for 3 wool balls that I missed, and my theory was they're on the bridge, so we'll just go there first. Okay. Actually, I don't see any wool balls around, so are they already, like, collected? Oh no! Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping there would be like ghostly versions of the wool balls around, so you would know which ones you'd gotten, sort of thing. But they're just gone, it seems. Not my preferred option, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so the bridge section that was up is this bit here. And once we're past that, where are we? Or was it somewhere else? Is it this bit? Oh, it's this bit, yeah. Okay.
No way I can cross that.
So I pressed up on the D-pad. No. Oh! Even though it didn't have the prompt, I pressed up and the mission like reconstituted itself. Okay, success. Oh, but because I passed it, the bridge stays here. Okay, so the wool balls aren't here. Where are they then? I know Gibbon said she spent a long time trying to find the last few collectibles. So it looks like we're in that situation now too. Gotta be able to, like, climb this, right? And then stand on top of it? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. That might be possible, but there's surely an easier way to do it. Maybe not. For this specific part. Might be the same ones that you missed. Yeah, maybe. Let's go over here. Okay, you can't climb that section. Alright, well we might as well start from the start. Look around. Alright, settle in. We're going hunting for collectibles. Oops.
Smells like old leather. Bet it's Woolies.
Old leather. I was just thinking, what is this liquid? It looks like orange juice. Cats probably... Yeah, cats don't like citrus. If you put a cut orange near Midna, she will go, ew. So, that's my first-hand cat experience. Whoopsie. Ah, made it. It's beautiful. I definitely went over there. There's not many places you can hide stuff over there, so I think we're good on this section. So we'll move on. Don't tell me I have to do the bridge again. Yep. Whoa. Okay, keeping an eye out. Well, now there's this section. Did I go over here? Oh yeah, that's leading back from somewhere. Whoopsie. Oh! Okay. Well, that's a faulty respawn.
Drowning in responsibilities and water.
Water? That ain't water, my friend. Okay. How do I get to that other section? Let's go over here. It's like way out there in the distance. But yeah, I'm glad you pushed me to play this, Gibbon, because it is very enjoyable. Nice little taste of the upcoming game. I'm looking forward to the full release. And I'm also keen to try out Demon Turf and Demon Tides as well.
Virgil, my man.
Oh god. We're on the prowl. Oh, it did it again. Okay. This time we're safe. Oh, maybe we started here. Ooh, over there? I don't think I can make it that far. Oh, that booster put me into hairball mode automatically. Okay, so this is the starting point for this, like, alternate section. So let's go over here. Because So now we know exactly where the bridge is, which we didn't last time because I kind of skipped it by going this way. 3 balls. Gibbon has just installed Demon Turf earlier, which now includes the 2 standalone expansions with the base game for no added cost. Oh, Neon Splash. Okay. Well, that's cool. Wait, that's one. What's the other one? Because I definitely bought it separately, so I guess I'm a sucker, but that's alright. Don't mind supporting the dev. Oh yeah, it's just here. I just never explored the entirety of this little section before jumping up there. Well, here we go. Done. Now I can buy that last skin. Oh, here's the real test. Can I quit? You get to keep anything you've collected so far. Music to my ears. You don't have to complete a level to lock in your collectibles. When the LEGO games changed from making you finish a level to letting you quit, it was a revolution. Okay, let's get that skin.
Time to buy something these kids stole from you, yes.
They sure did. So let's assume, much like Animal Crossing, this is pleather.
Wanna buy something?
Pleather jacket. Made of plastic
Please
or
find some time
something.
to train in VR. I'm begging you.
Whatever, dude. Okay, what's the time? Wow, we've been at this for a while. And considering what Gibbon said about the time trials, okay, let's do one try at each of the time trials at least. So we've done, like, the first one. I don't know if the tutorial had a time trial, but, yeah, we'll give each one an attempt. But then, yeah, we'll be finishing soon, I guess. Oh, I don't even know what way I'm going. Whoa! That's awesome. Just the idea that you can do that. Oh god. This way. Oh. Okay, well, we're already doing badly. Ah, no! I didn't have the lock on when I did the pounce.
Checkpoint should be litter boxes. Probably thinks they're real funny.
Oh god. Alright, well. Demon Turf Tower is the other one. Okay. Well, that might have been baked into the version that I bought or something, but from what you say, they've now added both to the base game. So either way, I think I'm fine. Oh, got a little hairball bug here, I guess. There we go. This is just a demo, and the game still has a few months to go with development, so any of these little
Smells like
oddities I've
old
discovered may
leather.
have a chance to be fixed.
That is Woolies.
Don't know if the typos will be
Whoever
fixed.
thought checkpoint should be litter boxes.
You already said this one,
thinks they're
Bubsy.
Real funny.
Okay. Whoops. And yeah, when do we know when Demon Tides is coming out as well? Because that also has a demo out right now. I don't remember which way to go. Oh god. Whoa, whoa, that's a really bad camera. Hello? Okay. I think I was stuck in a wall, maybe. Again, demo. Can we, like, run on walls? No. What am I doing? Okay. So we're already past the time limit, but that's okay. We're only doing an attempt. Yeah, so here's a pull thing. What did that do? Oh, it probably resets this platform. Yeah, okay.
The golden fleece? That's mine. I need it.
So instead of waiting for the platform, we'll go up here and then...
Here for a second.
Well, I wasted my pounce. Oh well. It's listed as 2025 for the time being. Oh, okay, so Demon Tides is going to come out before Bubsy 4D. That tells me that Bubsy 4D is building on Demon Tides and its engine, perhaps. Whoa, almost a minute over. That was my attempt. Okay. So next
Now,
one.
where to go next, I wonder?
Is the Lakes Bridge level. Okay. Oops. Already lost a second.
So, my man.
Can't be having that. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's sort of demonstrated a few different modes of play here. The climbing and the sort of more puzzly stuff. And this one, oh, bit more momentum. Well, this is not going to be a good time. But that's okay. For the real speedheads out there. Okay, yes, we did it. I wonder if maybe in the final game they could make that more lenient, or maybe give gradations of time medal or something. You're joking. I didn't get a checkpoint all that time? Well, that doesn't count as a proper attempt then. I do really like the Bubsy redesign for this game. Got so much personality now in the animations and stuff. And a new outfit is a nice sort of mission statement, or like, yeah, statement. I guess the Paws on Fire redesign was giving Bubsy shoes, but otherwise I think the bottle in that game looks pretty ugly. Oh god. Okay, yep. We made it. You said you saw the Paws on Fire shoes on a shelf or something in the background of a cutscene, maybe? Is that what you said, Gibbon? Alright. So now we're gonna run on this rope. I'm not gonna be able to roll because it's just too dangerous. Oopsie. Okay. The vocalizations, they're great. Can I beat the level within 10 seconds? I doubt it. Oops. Okay, I don't even know where the end is, how far away I am. Probably... oh, not too far. My best attempt so far. Only 10 seconds over. The opening cutscene, he's got sneakers on a shelf in his home. His home, which is modelled after its appearance in the cartoon pilot, which is great. I agree, that is great. And that's definitely doable. Unlike some of the other ones where I'm not sure how they are doable. I'm sure other people might be able to do them, but yeah, for me it'll take a lot more practice.
Welcome to Bubsy 4D.
I don't need to wishlist it because I already have done so. What else? What does 9 Lives do? Not available in the demo, I guess, but maybe it's an easy mode or a hardcore mode. Either way. Oh, the credits. We should watch those. Nope. This is an Xbox style controller. Fabraz. Lead/art Fabian Rastoffer. Lead/code Ben Miller, etc. Whoops.
Whoa, why'd you pause the game? You're not
Wait.
snacking, are you?
Battlestar
Don't you dare
Bubsy
touch me with those dirty fingers.
is the name of the ship that we're in. I skipped out of the credits somehow, so let's go back. Scroll. Okay. Manually scrolling. Well, anyway, that's the dev team. Small team. Voice acting. There we go. Ooh, who is Baptiste and Bartholomew? We'll find out. Yep. The corporates. 9 lives is a hardcore mode where you get only 9 lives. I see, I see. Otherwise the game doesn't have lives at all, which I applaud. I think that's a good move. But yeah, if you want a harder experience, 9 lives mode will be there. Good to know. Oh, Michael Berlin, yeah. He is the OG. Sheep Llama SFX from Llamasoft? Oh, that's sick. The original Llama sickos. Jeff Minter, etc. Is there more down there that I can't scroll down to? Look, there's like, just under those yellow triangles, there's more white. But it doesn't go further than that. What's the problem? S. I'm gonna scroll with my controller and the keyboard. No, what is that? Some secret, surely. You can't even see Llamasoft without scrolling beyond the end. Weird. Maybe that's also a bug. Anyway, wish list. There it is. Tell me more, Fabraz. Planet Diver. That's the game I played on stream one time. Oh, they also made Slime Sun. Nice, nice. Okay, well, that was long enough that it's basically, yeah, the content of this, of a stream. But I do want to maybe just briefly show, what have I done? What's this?
Is that my old camcorder?
Did I reset it?
Find that.
I was trying to quit. But it's like going back to the start.
Dig site.
Cancel. I must have hit the wrong button. Yeah, cancelling animations with other animations, that's a great thing. What did I do?
The simulation
Why is this
is
happening?
Game now? Why? It's
Tank mode. Like the tank controls in Bubsy 3D? Well, that's the very thing I wanted to show off. Next. Yeah, I picked slot 3 for some reason. Okay, quit game with this button. There we go. What a fool am I. Okay. So, just this little bonus extra at the end here. Bubsy in the Purrfect Collection. Hey, stop running. Thank you. Yep, any minute now. Well, this is the first time I'm launching this, so not sure how to access everything, but what I want to show is the original Bubsy 3D for a bit of comparison and the newly
Bubsy.
whoa,
in
okay, this is a lot
the
louder.
Purrfect Collection.
I wonder if that's Sean Chiplock as well. Just voicing the menu. I expect so. This was just released, so it would make sense. Yeah, so as you can see, Captain, Super, the Super Nintendo with the copyrighted logos shaved off, Super Nintendo version, Mega Drive version, Mega it says, Bubsy 2 Super, Bubsy 2 Mega, Bubsy 2 Portable, the Game Boy, Fractured Fairy Tales, note how it reuses the exact art and pose of Bubsy there. Oh wait, they redrew the hands. And the exclamation mark logo is a little different. Actually, the whole thing's redrawn, but they've just copied the pose, I guess. Anyway, Jaguar. Oh, that says Jaguar. I guess because Atari, you know, is publishing this collection, and they owned the Jaguar, so I guess, yeah. Bubsy 3D on the PlayStation. And the refurbished edition is here too. As a bonus, we also have the Japanese release of the original Bubsy game, Yamanako Bubsy no Daiboken, the great adventure of Mountain Cat Bubsy, which is their word for a bobcat or a lynx or whatever. I believe the pilot is in here, the cartoon pilot. Oh, it's cool. That's a reference to frickin' James Turrell retrospective, baby. Sick. Too bad they couldn't get that game in this collection, but anyway, it's free. Go to bubsy3d.com or whatever. Alright, videos? Cartoon pilot, it's in here. I don't know if I can show it, but why is it in parts? Like it's an old YouTube upload. Yeah, anyway, it's there. So that's good. Got interviews and stuff, design docs, scans. The comic was in the manual originally, so I wouldn't call it merch, but whatever. Little manual comic with the plot and such. Okay, but what I want to do is just have a little play around in 3D.
What could
So
possibly
just to
go
show
wrong?
you, this is the original release, and then we'll see what the refurbished edition changes. But I won't spend too long with this, because, yeah, like I said, my health is not so good today. And we've already been going 2 hours, so that's cool. Can we skip? We can skip. A mountain cat is actually a species native to Japan. Oh, I didn't know that. That's great. Okay. So this is the OG 3D platformer of Bubsy. Oh, we're right in there. 10 controls, slow to move, but you know, that's how it is. And the levels are based around that, you know. I forget just how different Lani Mill's take on the character was. That's great. So there's a thing you can do with the atoms. No, that's crouch. Yeah, I'm holding it, and you can throw it. Now this is necessary to find some collectibles because you can break walls that way. You can also use them to attack enemies. I think if it hits another one, it explodes or something. Let me check that. Or it collects it on the way. Does it explode if you hold it too long? This is a mechanic I never really engaged with that much on my original playthrough. But yeah, this does follow Bubsy 2 in having a like hit point system. So you saw the paw prints in the corner of the screen. I've got them down to 2. So yeah, like I was saying, like this is really innovating stuff in the 3D platformer space. They thought, you know, players will want to look down below them when they jump. So whenever you jump, the camera immediately shifts downwards to give you a better view of what's underneath you. It's a nice little feature. And we also have a glide move. Where's glide? How do you glide? Whoa! Oh, rewind. Sick. I love it. Glide. Let me glide for goodness sake. I forget how to do it. Anyway, there's a woolly. This is what they look like in this game. Take that. I think that's the only way we can attack. Oh no, you can jump on them. Yeah, there we go. Now remember what that skin looked like. What do you think about the proportions? I think the arms and legs are longer and the head is smaller in the new game. I wanted to like get a look at the front of Bubsy at the shirt and stuff, because you can sort of tell where the texture changes. Lose the Bubsy. Yeah, it's a checkpoint. Ain't life grand indeed, Bubsy. Okay, we've finally figured out how to glide. And you can't glide from a jump. You have to do a glide jump in order to glide, and that's triangle. Okay, yeah, it's been a while since I played this one. You can very much not get a look at the front of him in this fashion. Indeed. With the tank controls, we're always shifting around and the camera moves with us. But the game does like to show off Bubsy during animations, well, especially death animations. So if at any point you... Oh! See, the rocket part, the secret rocket part. There's one in every level. And if you get them all, extra ending. And this is the destructible wall I was talking about. Are you kidding me? Okay, there's like a teleporter floor. It's not hurting me, but it's transporting me back if I don't make all the jumps. So we'll glide to get a little bit of... Yep. Can you strafe in this? Oh, here we go. If you hold this button, I can shift around and then we can look at the front. You can see how the exclamation mark texture is separate from the rest of the shot. But look at that face. Look at him go. What a cute little fella. Ledge mantling. Wow. Oh god.
Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams. Chowder here. Well, let's go get the other one. There's 2 on every level, you know.
2 on every level. I was wrong. On each of the 16 levels, I guess there's 2. Well, like yesterday's clams, chowder here. Great. Gibbon didn't know we could rotate the camera like that. Yeah, I guess it could be useful just for scoping out, but also if you want to look at Bubsy's pretty face. Okay, so here's a new little zone with a lot of woolies. But this was just a brief demonstration, so what I want to do now is go over to the refurbished edition. Oh yeah, before I do though, I'll note that you hear a lot of people saying about this game that Bubsy is way too chatty and talkative, which is a common complaint for Bubsy games in general, but in this game it's a spurious complaint because it shows that the person talking about the game has not played past the first level, because Bubsy talks a lot in the first level as a means of tutorializing the player. Here we go, this is the first rocket part you're supposed to get, because it's right here on the path. But how do I get it without dying? Let me show you a feature of Bubsy 3D. If you walk off an edge where you will fall to your death, you immediately die in midair, or at least you sort of enter a death state from which you cannot recover. It kind of could be argued that this speeds up the process, but it can feel jarring if you're not used to that as part of... Oh, and if you pause, it also gives you a face first view of Bubsy too. Or rather, Bubsy. Okay, we're going to play the refurbished version and see just what they've changed. They don't call it the definitive edition because it's really... more like an adjusted version or something that may not... Can I... How do I leave? Cancel. I don't... Hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh! Okay, well, I had to hit escape to get to this. There might be a way to activate it on the control, but I'm not sure. Alright. Oh, there is a strafe. What did they add this? No idea. Yeah, okay. See, I should have looked at this before. Overlay right stick. Rewind LT and RT. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, let's go. Bring up the rewind menu. Yeah, a lateral change, Gibbon describes it as. Okay, so we'll skip again, blah, 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 blah. I think it's mainly the control scheme that they've adjusted in this refurbished version. Oh, it's widescreen too, that's good. Ugh. Full camera control with the right stick and full analog movement with the left stick. And so fast too. Wow, this really is a totally different way to play this game. Wow. That's incredible. It feels so different. So you'll see why they've shied away from calling it definitive or anything like that, because yeah, it's just like, it's not trying to be, you know, improved and better. It's just really different and like slightly more modern sensibility. There's also a little momentum mechanic I notice to Bubsy's running. So you start slow, you pick up speed. But yeah, wow. Still got pop-in of things, but yeah, having this game much faster paced than in widescreen is really interesting. Yeah, I like it. But this first level is of course pretty easy. Later on the game gets quite technical and challenging. So I wonder how these new mechanics hold up later. Okay, they adjusted the way that works a little bit with a bit of a pause. Yeah, the overlay. So I can do the overlay, I think. Yeah, like this. Filter. Oh, that's quite a strong CRT filter, which I'm not usually a fan of. We don't have borders because we're in a widescreen version of the game. But I can do this. Yep. So even in the refurbished version, you can do rewinds and stuff. So that switch probably gets that platform moving. Whoa! So yeah, it's especially interesting having this sort of faster paced version of this game around the same time frame as Bubsy 4D is coming out, because it makes it feel a lot more like 4D. So yeah, it might be preferred for some players, but it's by no means an authentic experience of the original game, nor is it trying to be. So yeah, that's really interesting. And that's my first time experiencing that. The fun part is they don't adjust Bubsy's speed. There's actually a momentum system in the game, but the tank controls kind of get in the way of you ever picking up steam in the original. Wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that, even having played the whole game, but just being able to adjust your direction on the fly with an analog system brings out that existing momentum mechanic. So that's fascinating. I wonder if black shirt Bubsy is a skin in 4D. You can see him in the thumbnail on the second last screen down there. Alright. Well, that was what I was intending to do, is just a brief little show off of the differences. So yeah, I guess I'll save. And then quit. So yeah, check out the Purrfect Collection. It really is almost perfect, and has a lot of fun extras and ways to play through the Bubsy series. So much better than that old Bubsy twofer that was just pooped out with very little effort. Yeah, a lot of love in this collection for sure. And also check out Bubsy Visits the James Turrell Retrospective, among other fan games. I've confirmed it works on Steam Deck. The devs expressed great surprise with Bubsy's momentum when talking about it in context of the refurbished version. Also that Bubsy's face is very animated. There's apparently a ton of contextual face animations that you just never saw. Yeah, by moving the camera around, you'd be able to see them. Yeah, Bubsy 3D is such an interesting experiment for that reason, isn't it? So what are these silhouettes? I'm just wondering now. Because some are higher res, right? I guess from right to left, it's like maybe Bubsy 1, Bubsy 2, Bubsy 3D, Game Boy Bubsy 2. But who's the really smooth one? Is that representing the cartoon pilot? Fractured Furry Tales? The Jaguar didn't actually... Like, it was supposedly 64-bit, but like the resolution wasn't much higher, was it? Actually, come to think of it, when I was looking at sprite sheets, I feel like the sprite art was more detailed, maybe. If Super Bubsy, the PC version, was in, it would be representing that, but it's not. Anyway. Yeah, I'm glad you showed up to give us some Bubsy knowledge there. That was really cool. Yeah, I think we're done. Sorry, it's also really hot here. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. Look at all this stuff. Oh, there's two. There's one. There's a lot. There's even more. Alright. We're done. Check out Bubsy in the Purrfect Collection if you like. Check out Bubsy 4D demo, it's free. It's still stopping, huh? Well, we'll sort that out later. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been a lot of fun. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing next time. Look forward to it. Yep. My brain's slowing down. Stay hydrated, people. See ya.